What's up, YouTube? ODST General back again. We are going to be playing some Deadwater Saloon today, or we're going to try. It's just been an absolutely cursed day for me, guys, and that's extending to this video. It's been quite a while since I've done any videos, and I really want to show you guys a video of this game, but I've just had so many issues. I tried recording, then ran out of time before I could finish, so I just decided, heck, I'm going to restart it. And then I clicked my record button, it lit up like it was recording, it showed the emblem that it was recording, but it wasn't recording, and their video file for the recording was corrupted. So then I restarted again, and then the game was, ended up crashing like mid-play, so that was kind of on the game. But anyways, this game is really cool. I have a feeling a lot of you guys have probably not heard of this game. I just kind of stumbled across it while looking through like kind of related games on Steam. I feel like this game might blow up though. It is a really neat game. It's very just a lot of stuff to a lot more than I was expecting. So starting off, Deadwater Saloon is kind of a RPG, kind of a management simulator set in the Old West. We start off by creating a character. Of course, we're going to go with our usual name of Dan Summers that we use here. We're going to create a town. We could pick from a number of random town names that are currently in the game. Pale Ridge sounds cool enough, and then we can pick from that. I like the Firewater Saloon. Can we go back to that one? Ace High is not too bad either. I think Firewater Saloon is kind of decent suited for us, though, with a lot of first responder content on the channel, so Firewater Saloon I could go with. So then we can pick from an icon. Now, one thing I'm not a huge fan of is that you get these 2D icons for your character, but you're actually picking a 3D model that's kind of based off of this. So you have a lot of different people that seem to be inspired generally by some Midwestern characters. Some of these seem to be a little bit more inspired, at least I can recognize off of like actual people. Probably the most recognizable one to me is this guy here who looks suspiciously like Clint Eastwood. So we're going to go with him. Now there's a number of different options that you can go with as far as your backstory, which give you an innate bonus to certain attributes. So being daring, you're a better gambler and you have more muscle. Compassionate, you have more theology and medicine traits. If you're calm, you're better at cooking and sneaking around. But we're going to stick with the default, which is handsome, which gives you better savior fare and seduction. Savior fare is basically a default bonus that you get when talking to people. There is typically a 10-point bonus that you get just by default of having savior fare. Seduction is if you're trying to marry somebody. Actually, well, I don't know. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I don't know. Leadership might be the way to go. There's a lot of leadership ones I've seen as far as like dealing with people. Maybe that is the way to go. Is captivating. I think we're gonna go with captivating. Let's do that. Let's do captivating. You can also reduce your health, and in exchange you get additional attribute points, which is kind of nice. So there's a lot of different options as far as just kind of increasing your character and changing up the gameplay and stuff like that. So we're going to increase our leadership to 40. We're going to increase our mixology, which is our ability to make drinks and drink-based interactions. And we're going to increase this up to 50, I think. And then we're going to actually, let's do this. Put a little bit more into muscle. We'll spread out a little bit over this character. And then down here is your difficulty slider, your profits. If it's not clear, is the profits your business makes. Of course, you'll need money to buy supplies to run your saloon. You'll need it to buy furniture and additions to the building, entertainment, pay your staff. So there's a lot of things profit goes into. And then you can expand out to other businesses beyond your saloon. You've got suspicion. There's a lot of crime-based things you can do, like robbing people, murdering people, gunfights, stuff like that. Depending on what you're doing and if you're trying to be sneaky about it. Suspicion can kind of impact that, so you want to try and be sneaky, hide bodies if you're murdering people, things of that. There's a whole criminal element to the game if you want to go that route, which you don't have to, which is nice. Stress. A lot of things will stress your character out. Your stress will build over time, so you have to work to counteract that. That's kind of where the calm comes in. Doing things like drinking alcohol, reading the Bible, having pets, being married, those will all reduce your stress, you know, and some of them you need certain supplies or various things to be able to do it. Some of them will just kind of passively do it as they're nearby. And then finally, the town can like or dislike you, and the more people dis or dislike you, that's going to affect the gameplay too. If a business owner really likes you, they're going to make their products cheaper, but by the same token, if they dislike you, their products are going to be more expensive. You know, and then maybe they'll come into the bar more or less, kind of dependent on that too. And I'm not sure how bad it gets, but I'm guessing there probably comes a point where they'll run you out of town. So we start off here with our saloon all by our lonesome, and we're going to need some stuff in here. So let's go ahead. Let's start off here, and let's build ourselves a small closet off to the side. Throw a door up on this guy. Get some utility stuff here. I need a backroom shelf. I'll rotate this around here. I don't like the rotation in this game, though. I'll say that. There's a lot of things I do like. Rotating stuff is definitely not one of them. It is a big hassle because you have to hit the button each time to rotate it. It's a very small rotation, and it does not save the position of your last rotation. So we're just going to use 3 of these shelves. Now, a lot of these things will do kind of similar things, which is basically these increase your storage by varying amounts. Most of them, I think most, if not all, are like 200, yeah. So they vary a little bit, and they vary in price. But you can have kind of various different decorations and kind of have the same end result. So you could buy, like, say you want a bunch of trunks, you don't necessarily want to sell alcohol or something, you want to have a business that's focused on different things, you can have trunks instead. You can have shelves in the rooms. So say you want to have a saloon based off of renting rooms and stuff out to people. You can have a lot of rooms that you're decorating and stuff that people might come into. There's a number of different professions, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a minute. But first, we need to set up our bar because we're going to be doing a bar for this. And we're going to buy this one here because this is the one I like. And we're going to buy the walnut. Now, personally, I kind of like the mahogany bar a little bit better, but it's unfortunately, it's just I don't like the way it's laid out. I just like the look of it more. Like, this material looks nicer to me. I mean, they're both pretty nice looking. I just don't like the fact that it's like a corner piece and you can't add on to this. You can't put like another bar immediately next to it. Trapper's showing up. So the Trapper will sell us stock. He doesn't have permanent stock. He'll run out of supplies and stuff. So he will sell us like raw materials for food and alcohol and stuff. So now that we have the raw materials, we can go to our research and we can start researching Raka, which is the first level of crude liquor. And basically what Raka will allow us to do is sell alcohol to people. It's that straightforward. We're going to need some seating. One thing I don't really like with these stools is that there isn't a arrow that points forward, so I don't know with 100% certainty if these are facing the correct direction. I'm fairly certain that the darker side, and it's just barely darker, is the side that's facing where the, this is like where the customer's butt would be. So this is like facing forward, I'm hoping. Though I'm not 100% certain. So what's pretty cool is that other than the Trapper here, you'll have people randomly move into the town, and as they construct businesses and stuff like that, they'll also build homes. So these people are actually residents of the town, and as they, as they build up and stuff, you'll be able to interact with the Trapper. Like I said, they'll get you reduced pricing, but it's not just going to be the Trapper. So now that the Trapper is here, if we go into customers, or not customers, citizens, the Trapper's here with somebody else, you know, like his son or somebody he's in a relationship with somehow. You know, they'll come in with, you know, the wives and children and stuff like that. You can kind of follow them around if they're, you know, not inside of a building. You can interact with them. So we have one interaction left for today. So we've got one of 3 interactions. And we can try to befriend this guy. So we can do one of 2 things here. We can offer to treat any health conditions, which we have medicine and savior fare, which our savior fare bonus is really bad for some reason. And we don't really know medicine. We've got a default of 10 in medicine, which means there's a 15% chance of success. Otherwise, we can offer them their drink. And we've got 15 in mixology, so we're up to 20%, which is still a really bad success chance. That's obviously, like, not super great. We're probably going to fail this, but I don't think we can back out as far as I can tell now that we've talked to him. So let's just go ahead and we're going to try mixology. We failed. They like us less. Their opinions dropped by 5 of us. But the benefit to that is there's a bit of a silver lining. While their opinion has dropped, we did gain some more knowledge on actually mixing drinks. So it's not all bad. There is a little bit of a silver lining there. Now, we need some more stuff. We need some entertainment here. So let's get some dartboards up, I guess. Let's do that on this wall, I guess. We'll throw up 2 dartboards. So there's a number of other jobs, and again, I'll talk about that. I keep saying this, but I'll talk about that more in a minute here. Daily upkeep, workbench, cutting table. Should do this. Saloon food rating, daily upkeep, and minus 50% chance of theft from staff members. That seems like something we would like to avoid. So let's go ahead. We're going to throw a safe back in our storeroom. And let's put the cutting table right here. I think that should be fine. That seems like it's probably out of the way of the dartboard. And he can then prep food right here. It's getting dark. Those chandeliers don't produce much light, do they? Let's go ahead and get some candles here. Let's throw those up here. That is better lighting. Still not ideal, but it's better. Yeah, I don't really know what kind of bar I really want. I don't want to go too crazy on everything right now, because, of course, we're still early on and really don't know. There's a lot of different options. I mean, if I wanted to, I could throw down a bunch of tables and people could sit at the tables and stuff and have drinks and eat and stuff. We probably do want at least one table at which people can eat food. So let's do that. Part of the reason I don't want to place it on the table is just because I have to rotate chairs, and I hate rotating these chairs with a passion. With a passion, I tell you. Now, I'm not really clear if there's a means to actually extend out the saloon. So that seems to be something that seems to be absent. You know, with a building this close by, I don't know that we'd be able to extend this out on either side. It doesn't look like it. But you can build different rooms on the inside. So you can do a lot of other jobs. And I kind of mentioned that a couple times. So let's look at staffing, and we'll talk about, you know, a bit about that. So you can hire barkeepers, cooks, servers, ladies of the night, croupiers or croupiers. I don't know how that's pronounced, but basically they're the people who manage your gambling tables, piano players, and bouncers. So if you have people getting rowdy in your bar, you can have bouncers. You can have piano players as entertainment to draw people in. A lot of stuff here. So let's get a little bit more lighting. We've got food, so let's do this. So the town opinion of us is -20. The town does not like us very much. We've got increasing stress. So again, as I said earlier, you do have to manage your stress. So if we come in here, we can drink some alcohol. I don't think we have any tobacco, but we could smoke some tobacco. We can eat. We can do other things. You know, so reading, the Bible and stuff will all decrease stress. Again, having a spouse, having pets, things of that nature will also decrease stress. Of course, we've got a bar. We've got alcohol. Let's drink some alcohol and reduce our stress. That works for me. Yeah, so we need more lighting though, like I said. So let's go ahead. We're going to buy an additional chandelier. We're going to put that right over here, I think. That is better. It's still kind of dim, but that is much better. I actually kind of like the darker lighting anyways. Now, I think we need somebody to attract some patrons. So let's do this. Let's go to staff, hire some staff on. Oh, and this is perfect. In our town, there is a piano player. One of the people that moved in, Turtle Garcia, is a piano player. So we can actually hire him. And because he already lives in the town, we don't have to pay an additional cost. If you're hiring somebody from outside the town, you'll find larger staffing, but you have to pay for the cost for them to move to the town. And then on top of that, the travel time's longer because they don't live in the town. So we're going to hire Turtle. It is kind of a shame because he is obviously a potential customer, but that's okay. Now we're going to talk to him again, and we've got a couple chat options this time. We've got Inspire Him, because it's a leadership ability, and we've put all those points into leadership. There's a 50% chance we will succeed. That's obviously still 50% chance we'll fail, too. But that is a much better chance that things are going to go well if we inspire him. Still failed, but we get a bonus to leadership. So again, there is that little tiny bit of a silver lining there. You know what we're missing, though, and I just realized this, and I've set this up the last couple times, is we're missing windows. Why can't I build a window here? That's not where I wanted to build it, but I guess that's fine. A bit asymmetrical, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know why it won't let me build that. Can we hear him playing? Can't hear him playing, but I do have the music muted, so that might be why. There was a lot of music when I first played this, and it was quite loud, so copyright and all that, I want to avoid that. So we can do wallpaper, we can do, like I said, additional rooms and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if there's a way. Oh, yeah, you can just do that. Okay. I do like the red wallpaper. It's $60, so it's kind of expensive. How's that green look? Green looks okay, not as nice as the red to me. How about the gray? That is more of a black than a gray. I like black, but that's a bit too much. I think the red's the best. The green, honestly, I kind of prefer in the order it goes, but yeah, it's a big chunk of change, but it looks a lot better with it actually wallpapered and everything. I mean, not that it looked really bad with the wood by any means, but definitely looks better. So we've got a piano player, we've got alcohol, we've got food being researched, and actually on that note, how's our food research coming along? Let's get some pemmican. And let's go ahead and we're going to bump up the time here and try to get some people. And it actually looks like we've got a customer coming in. She's coming in for some rock gut. So this is a traveler. So you'll have people who actually live in the town. You can interact with the people who live in the town, befriend them, talk to them, rob them, murder them, shoot them, whatever else other interactions you might want to have. Oh, there you go. Now that somebody's actually in here, he's actually playing. But yeah. Let's go ahead, and again, it's just now I'm realizing like the stable in the corner is like super dark, so let's give her some light. But yeah, now that she's sitting there, as long as our guy is at the bar, it'll occasionally tick up and she'll get rot gut, the alcohol. So there you go. So we get 12 cents per tick of that. It's not a lot, you know. It's ultimately it's gonna be a loss of money for a little bit here, especially with the piano player. But eventually, start getting more and more people in, and you'll start operating, you know, at a profit. So it's just a matter of kind of getting to that point, just not building up too much early on. There's no loans or anything like a lot of other management video games give you. So you definitely have to be careful on your initial setup. Oh god, don't tell me my game froze again. I'm gonna be so angry if this game froze again. Oh, the game froze again. Alright guys, well we're back in. We had a bit of a setback here. The game froze, obviously. And we lost some stuff. We lost our piano, and we lost our piano player, and we lost our customer. Let's go ahead and get this stuff back. So that is something. Now this is the second crash. I don't know if that's an issue with OBS running or if that's the game itself. I'm inclined to think it might be the game. So the game does have an issue with crashing, so that is obviously a big negative. But it is a fun game. There's a lot of stuff to this game, even in the demo, and I've really enjoyed it so far. But the crashing I could do without. Alright, I think this is kind of back to where we were. We're actually missing one of the additional chandeliers we built, but that's fine. Nobody's going to really be over there. Let's go ahead, pull up staffing, hire. And we can create saves ourselves, so, I mean, just if we save a little bit more often, we should be okay. So there's different households. So there's Xerxes and Turtle, which is interesting names. Ugh, neither of these are very good. We'll, I guess we'll play some poker. I should have done the food. Should have done the food, but that's fine. We'll play a little bit of poker with him. We lost. Originally, we made him really angry because we're really bad at poker. One of the two. A lot of room here still to work with, so, you know, if we wanted, we could make it like a section of this gambling. We could turn it into, again, bedrooms and stuff where people could sleep. We can turn it into bedrooms where people do other things that's not sleeping, if you catch my drift. Again, we're going to increase that. Our research is probably screwed up. We're going to research pemmican, and then we'll research firewater afterwards. Train going by. So I haven't figured out if there's a way to stop the train. I'm guessing eventually, if the town gets big enough, a train station's built up. So we got our first customer back again. That's good. I wasn't sure if they'd return because of the crash. And our piano player's playing again. Fine to save again, even though we haven't really done anything. The town's opinion of us is in much better shape than it was prior. 15% versus 16%. Oh, okay. Not ideal. Our stress has gone up because of that. Let's drink the alcohol. Let's get an alcohol addiction. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can get, like, addicted and stuff. So you want to be kind of careful about that. I'm not a big fan of the fact that your character was... What did she say? She ran off so quick. Can't please get a rocket. Ingrid Jones. So she's actually going to set the bar perfect. Yeah, a lot of people looking for some working ladies. But again, glad that the stools at the bar are actually facing the correct direction, which is nice. Making some decent money. The food's actually... Seems the food's where the money's really at. We're gonna go with the fire water. Okay, so this is a new resident. Helga King. let's talk to Helga. Okay, let's do cooking. Oh, we got +4 cooking. Did we succeed? I didn't. I just clicked through it so fast. We got +4 though. I'm guessing we succeeded. Whilst tending to your sleep, you notice that someone was defecated in a corner. Let's just clean it up. Gross. Yeah, I had a bathroom. Out back, I'm just saying, that would be an option. Actually, get rid of this and this. Let's put these lamps in. That looks so much fancier and they produce so much more light. Oh, that looks much better. Butcher. Your more carnivorous customers are sure to welcome the butcher, having come west seeking opportunity and profit, feeding hungry pioneers. So is that the King family, or are they the butchers? Let's slow this down a bit. So there's actually 3 families. So it seems the King family is oh wow, the King family is huge. There's 5 of them, and the Morgan family is presumably the butcher. So oh no, it's actually the King family is the butcher. Okay. Yeah, Wendy King is the butcher. And then we can butcher's dog. Own. So we can buy a dog. So let's go ahead. We're gonna buy a dog, of course. Why would I not buy a dog? So yeah, here's our dog. It looks like a border collie, and he'll reduce stress by 2 a day. It's not a lot, but it's one of those things that's gonna add up. So you can also get heavy meat and light meat. I'm not sure what the difference is there. Let's go ahead though. How much is this? $18 and $13.50. Let's go ahead and purchase some light meat. I don't know what the difference is here between these, but we'll purchase it. We're up to 4 customers now, doing various different things, which is nice. Kind of starting to expand. I guess the piano probably is helping a little bit. So we've actually got her in here. What's I should have looked closer. What was her cost? $15.20. Oh god, that's so expensive though. I didn't look at that. I didn't look at our current person. Oh, he's so expensive too. $17.10 a day. It's fine though. That is super expensive. I didn't realize. I didn't pay attention to that. That's something you gotta really look out for. Yeah, you're not exactly the person I expect to be looking for that, but okay. We're not gonna do any, the oldest profession, because I don't know what that's gonna look like in terms of this game. I didn't like I said, I tried recording this a bunch of times, but I haven't actually played this without recording, so I haven't done that. I don't know if there's anything graphic that I couldn't show on YouTube, and I just save editing time. We're not gonna do any of that. So. Alright, so we're losing some people, but that's fine. You know, people are going to come, people are going to go. We do need to reduce our stress a bit further. Let's go ahead and we'll eat. And yeah, I don't. There's completely different food trees. Can I cancel this? Oh, I didn't realize that. This is the heavy meats and stuff like that. Oh man, I didn't realize. Okay, well, we're gonna have to wait for the other stuff to research out here. Yeah, the game's definitely got a slow build up, but I think that's kind of for the better. You know, you've got people coming in and stuff. It's not super easy to earn money, but you do earn money. Definitely some bugs, like the character constantly trying to walk like that, is something that needs to be addressed. I don't know. Sleeping for the character is something that probably needs to be done too. Again, I don't know if we're just supposed to have our own room in the bar. It's really what this is. I like that they actually play the piano and stuff, though. It's not tied to the music. By tied to the music, I mean the music setting. Who's the mom again? It was Wendy. Yeah, she's the butcher. Let's go ahead. Let's try to befriend Wendy. But we got manipulation or talk to him about the markets. We'll talk to him about the markets. And we succeeded again. Another success. That's awesome. Plus 20. Not only plus 20 opinion from Wendy herself, but her whole family likes us. Plus 20 more. That is great. So that's one of the benefits. It's one of the things I guess you gotta be kind of careful too with the families. If they don't like you, they all might dislike you. If one of them likes you, though, they all might like you. So a little bit of a benefit. It means her family is more likely to come into the bar now, I think, because they all like us. But also, if she likes us enough, we get a discount at the butcher. Which, of course, is good for business because that means reduced cost. We are operating at a pretty big negative deficit, though, with this piano player. A nightmare set of clouds gives birth to a horrifying twister which touches down several miles at a town, tears apart the countryside, scattering debris and leaving the main road absolutely devastated. Okay, well, let's go to the town here, see if we can clear the road out. We can do muscle, implore the townspeople. The prosperity of the road depends on that. Well, we can't afford to pay for the road ourselves. We have a slightly higher chance of successfully repairing the road by convincing the townspeople to finance it. Of course, if that fails, they may all dislike me for trying to tell them, hey, let's spend some money on the road, but we'll see. Yeah. Unfortunate, but that's fine. Unfortunately, we won't be able to attempt to repair on the road again for another 24 hours. Minus 100% travelers and supplies, which is, of course, devastating. That means the only people that will come to my tavern, the only people we can make money off of, is the people already in the town. And no more supplies coming in. So it's definitely something we need to get that road fixed. We either need to convince the townspeople that they've got to get in there and they've got to finance it, or we've got to go out and fix it with our own muscle. I don't think we're going to bring in $150 with our current profit margins being negative $20 a day, but well, I guess we'll do what we can here. We'll just keep chugging along. Since we do have to wait 24 hours, let's go ahead. Oh, is Wendy in here? She is. Okay, neat. I can't talk to her anymore, though. Let's try to befriend this person here. Finances, yeah, 30%. Yeah, it's failure. It's fine. Increase finances. Nancy Price. Oh, well, it's supposed to be minus 100% travelers, but we do seem to have travelers coming through, at least on one side. Maybe it's just like the one way that they won't know. As I look down there, there's traveler coming that way. Did the road get fixed somehow? Still says there's 100% damage. That seems like it might be a bug. I'm not sure. Could be that they came through after the twister hit. Maybe they'll be trapped or something, but I'm guessing that, yeah, that's not going to actually stop people. And there's a ton of people, too. That's okay, though. It looks like they're all coming here. Can I please get a firewater? There you are, minding your own business, doing barkeeper things. When a traveler corners you and pulls a knife, they say, give me what money you have on your person or I'll gut you. So I can either give them my money or I can attempt to disarm them, which isn't really great either. None of these look like they're going to be great options. Give them $1.50 in your pocket and they rush off. Well, increases stress, I lose money. It's not a great option, but I think considering the alternative, $1.50 is not too much in the terms of this business. I mean, we're already paying a lot more to the piano player, so. So we've got that. Let's go ahead and let's research. Oh, bacon. Oh, we can't do bacon. Why can't we do bacon? It's locked because of the research the previous tiers first. What bacon's the first tier? Is it locked because it's the demo? Or do I have to research? I don't know what else I would have to research. There's nothing else in the bacon line. Let's get the roast prairie chicken. Hot and spicy chicken. Oh, that sounds good. Actually, I had a spicy chicken sandwich earlier. Okay, we're getting pretty populated here. We did lose somebody. I didn't see what they were after, but we've got people buying firewater. We got people buying rock gut. Like more people buying food, but you know, it is what it is. We might actually have to buy another table here. Oh, we're gonna have to buy another table here. There's no more maybe about that one. And we're definitely gonna have to buy another table. Let's do that there. Oh, they wanted to gamble, but we got no gambling here currently. That's a shame. So the expansion there wasn't super necessary yet. We did lose, unfortunately, a couple people who were looking to gamble, but that's fine. We still got a lot of customers. You know, we're $50 in debt now because of all that stuff we just bought, though. Save. I don't know when the last time it saved was, so we're gonna save again with all these customers in here. I think that's gonna be it for this video, though. I'm definitely enjoying the demo. I don't know how long it goes. Like I said, it's a limited time demo. We should probably play this on fast forward. Oh, we got an event going. Let's see what this is about first. Wendy King is baking delicious ash cakes to share about the town. They ask for help in preparation in exchange for a portion of what is made. We can decline, or we can try to help with cooking. Not a very good percentage, but let's do it. But only managed to burn half the offerings. They thank you for your efforts, but ask you to leave now. Okay, yeah, that's not really surprising. Oh well, that's fine. Alright guys, thank you for watching the video as always, and if you guys want to see more of Deadwater Saloon, at least when the full game comes out, let me know in the comments below. I'm having fun with this game. I do strongly recommend you guys check out the demo. If any of the developers happen to watch this, I love the game, guys. You know, of course, there is some bugs that need to be fixed. Of course, like I said, the walking, the games freezing up I've had so far have, you know, been issues and stuff. I encountered a small issue my first attempt to play where the characters were purchasing stuff, but they wouldn't actually go inside the bar. They were all just like walking outside the bar, kind of like my character is doing right now. But they were all doing that, but they were still purchasing things. It just didn't look like they were actually in the bar at all, which was unusual. So there's some bugs and things that need to be worked out, but for the most part, it is a pretty awesome game, actually. It's definitely a lot more to it than I was expecting. Like I said, there's elements with a lot of these people where you can rob people, you can murder people. Obviously, as you saw, we got the pet. You know, I don't really know what the pets actually do, if anything, besides, you know, reducing stress, which reducing stress is good, but I don't know if they do anything else. We need to reduce stress, though. But yeah, again, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.